I am God and I never fail. Chatter. Yesterday, today and forever the same.
Happy Easter Sunday. This 2020. A wonderful moment. We are still worshiping from home due to the pandemic that is eating us around the world. And people are wailing, crying. Many countries seem to have no hope, even in these moments. Graveside. Death is something that we fear. Death, for many, speaks of hopelessness and lifelessness. The place of death and the dead is a place of solemn silence. We come there with hearts full of memory, hearts full of love for God. And when we leave them there, we think silent, no action, no movement. That is no different from what happened over 2,000 years ago when our Lord and Master was laid in the grave. After he had been handed over to death by crucifixion, a bad death, a capital punishment of the time, and they had killed him, and he was buried in a borrowed grave. It seemed that there was no hope for the close friends that had walked with him for 33 years, friends that had been with him for many years. Remember the centurion as he was watching a few nights ago as Jesus was being crucified, and as heavens were getting dark, the earth was shaking. As all these things were happening, he looked at Jesus with astonishment. And as Max Lucado puts it, he looked into this criminal that was dying, and his eyes were fixed on him, and he realized that this man must have been the Son of God. And this morning, the Easter Sunday, the graveside, there was action. And the action was coming from every quarter. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, the mother of Jesus, had run to the tomb to anoint the body of Jesus Christ, as we read from the book of Mark, chapter number 16. And when they came, they were wondering two things. They were wondering who is going to roll the stone, who is going to roll the stone that blocked the entrance into the tomb. They were wondering who is going to do that. And can I tell you what? When they came, they were surprised that the stone had been rolled away. And something else had happened that morning. When they came, they saw a young man that was seated on the stone that blocked the entrance into the grave. Two important truths that you need to know this Easter. Number one, death has been conquered, completely conquered. It has been brought under our feet. He's been the enemy. Death has been the enemy of humanity for all eternity. But now in Christ, we live again. And secondly, it has been defeated so much so that it has no power over those that give their lives to Christ. Look at what they did in verse number 4 and 5. Looking up, they saw that the stone had been rolled back. It was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young man sitting on the right side, dressed in white robe, and they were alarmed. And he said to them, "Do not be alarmed." Friends, Christ died, Christ was buried, Christ resurrected, and so you have hope in him if you give your life to him. He was buried, he resurrected from the death, and so we live in him. He said these words when he came to Lazarus' house, and Lazarus had been dead for 4 days. He said, if you believe in me today, if you believe in him today, he is the life and he is the resurrection. Those that die today, even though they die, they will live because they believe in Jesus Christ. From the book of Genesis chapter 3 and verse number 15, we have been fighting with a pandemic. We have been dead. Paul puts it this way in the book of Romans chapter number 3 and verse number 23. He says, all have sinned and have fallen short of the glory of God. And he says in chapter number 6 of the book of Romans and verse number 23 that the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord. You know what? We have the gift of God, which is eternal life. We have the gift of God, which is hope beyond the grave. We have the gift of God, which is eternal life with Him in heaven. Do you believe in Him today? This Easter, I want to call upon you to believe in Jesus Christ. I want to call upon you to trust in Him. May you lay all your burdens upon the cross. Because at the cross of Jesus Christ, every burden, every attack, every pain, every single piece of death has been taken away. Jesus is the life and He is the resurrection. Do you believe in Him? May God bless you. May you have a wonderful Easter this 2020. God bless you.
Even the deepest secret of men, Lord.